Hello everyone. Welcome back to English Conversation Studio. I'm Anna, and today we are going to practice how to talk about problems and solutions in English, because in real life we always face different situations, and being able to explain problems clearly and suggest solutions will help you sound more natural and confident in conversations.
Hi everyone, I'm Alex, and today we will focus on using important grammar words like because, so, and if, and we will learn how to connect ideas, explain reasons, and give solutions in a clear and simple way that you can use in daily life.
Let's start with because. We use it to give a reason. For example, I am tired because I worked all day, because it explains why something happens in a natural way.
Yes, and we can also say she is late because there was a traffic jam. Because helps connect the problem and the reason clearly in one sentence.
Now let's look at so. We use it to show the result. For example, I was tired, so I went to bed early, because it shows what happens after a situation.
And another example is it was raining, so we stayed at home, because so connects cause and result in a very natural way.
Now we will talk about if, which is used for conditions. For example, if it rains, I will stay at home, because it shows a possible situation and its result. Yes, and we can also say, if I study every day, I will improve my English, because if helps us talk about future results based on actions. Let's imagine a real-life problem. I might say, I don't have enough time to study English because I am very busy, because this is a common problem for many learners.
And I can respond, so you need to manage your time better and study in small sessions, because offering a solution helps improve the situation.
Sometimes people say, I'm confused with grammar, and I can answer, if you practice every day, you will understand it better, because practice always helps learning.
Yes, and I can add, you can also watch simple videos so you can improve your understanding step by step, because combining methods makes learning easier. If I have a speaking problem, I can say, I feel nervous when I speak English because I don't have enough practice, because explaining feelings helps identify the problem. And I can respond, so you should practice speaking every day, even for 5 minutes, because small daily practice can solve big problems over time.
Let's take another example. If I make mistakes, I feel embarrassed, because many learners are afraid of making errors.
And I can say, if you make mistakes, don't worry, because mistakes are part of learning, because changing mindset is very important for progress. Sometimes problems happen in daily life, like I missed the bus
because I woke up late. And this shows how because explains real situations.
And the solution could be, so I will set my alarm earlier tomorrow, because so helps us show improvement and action.
Now let's combine everything. I can say, if I organize my day well, I will have more time for English practice, because planning leads to better results. Yes, and I can add, so time management is very important if you want to improve your skills, because connecting ideas makes your speech more natural. So today we learned how to use because, so and if to talk about problems and solutions in English, and how to explain real-life situations in a simple and clear way.
Yes, and if you practice these structures, you will be able to speak more fluently and explain your ideas more clearly in everyday conversations.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to English Conversation Studio.
Keep practicing every day, and we will see you in the next lesson.
Thank you for listening.
See you next time.